Today, we're going to talk about hiring intents, an absolute game changer for recruitment and staffing agencies that are looking for new clients. We use this every day in every campaign for every client at Leadstars. We specifically focus on helping recruitment and staffing agencies get more clients and get more candidates. But today, we're going to talk about the client side. There are millions of options out there when it comes to doing acquisition, referral network, LinkedIn, cold calling. There are so many options. What if I told you that right now, in this day and age, with the new developments that come every day and with AI, you can literally signal any type of company in the US that is looking to hire, that just recently posted a new job description, a new vacancy on their career page or on LinkedIn Jobs, or the company that's already been struggling for a couple months and has like around 10 plus vacancies open that are still on status open. What if, let's take an example here. Let's say you're a finance recruitment agency. You specialize in finding the right finance talent. What if I could tell you that you can signal any type of finance company with, for example, let's say at least 500 employees, once they open a job, once they are looking to hire, or if they've already been struggling with, like, for example, 10 plus vacancies that have been open for the past 6 months, you're going to reach out to them automatically through LinkedIn and email. What if I told you you were able to reach out to your ICP, ideal customer profile, knowing that they have the pain that you help them with, which is finding the right people and closing their vacancies, and you reach out to them automatically? It almost sounds too good to be true, but today we're going to talk about hiring intent and what it is exactly. Recruitment outbound is broken, and I'll tell you why. Recruitment and staffing agencies waste around 90% of outreach on companies that would never sign a vendor agreement this quarter. Why? HR isn't hiring right now, already covered by in-house recruiters, no urgency, no open roles, cold pitches from agencies get ignored. So how are we going to differentiate from that? How are we going to make sure that we're actually reaching out to people that to companies that have the pain that you help them with as a recruitment or staffing agency, right? How's that going to work? Every company leaves a digital hiring signal. New vacancy published, new job description, opening a new office, expansion, funding round, rapid hiring growth, new department launch, LinkedIn hiring activity, career page updated. What if I told you we get this into an intent database where from any type of company in the world, basically, we can see if they have a need to hire? So what exactly is hiring intent? Real-time data shows that recruitment staffing agency with companies are actively hiring right now before any competing agency picks up the phone. Company, any B2B account, right? Could be any type of company. Hiring signal, intent score, qualified prospect ready to be contacted, right? I'm going to walk you through about how that works exactly. Types of hiring intent. Job posted today, 10 plus open vacancies, specific job title that they're looking for, warehouse hiring, healthcare hiring, sales hiring, expansion hiring, remote hiring, seasonal hiring. There are so many type of signals for hiring signals. And the beautiful thing is they're going to be reached out to automatically. These are a couple examples. For example, company A, detected 3 hours ago, has 18 plus open vacancies. Intent score is around 94. I mean, 18 vacancies is a lot, right? Company B, 3 warehouse roles. Intent score, 78, right? It's a little bit lower, but warehouse roles are definitely really important. Company C, 25 software engineers looking for 97. Recruitment partner opportunity. We get this in real time, every day, a refresh of companies that are looking to hire. The first agency to reach out wins the mandate, right? If you're looking at traditional outreach, you're looking at, well, let's do it a little bit more optimistically, between 1 to 4%, 1.5, between 1.5 and 4% with cold outreach. Right now we have hiring intent. We see an average being 10 to 15% reply rate because the prospect has the pain. The prospect understands why you're doing acquisition. The prospect understands why you're reaching out to them, right? Because they have that pain and you've picked up on that, right? And what happens when we're sending these LinkedIn and email messages, which we're going to talk about a little further in this video as well, is the prospect it's so easy for the prospect just to respond, yes, we're actually looking for 5 software engineers. Fantastic, amazing, we specialize in finding the right software engineers. How about we book a call today? What's your number, right? Booked call, boom, meeting booked, deal closed. Okay, cool. How we find these companies. We monitor hiring signals across LinkedIn, career sites, funding, and vacancy feeds, right? So it's not just LinkedIn, it's job boards, but it's also their own websites. If they publish anything on that, our AI will signal that and make sure to make a signal of it. We filter an ICP, industry, country, employees, revenue, hiring volume, tech stack, right? We want to make sure that we're reaching out to the prospects that are looking to hire, but also that are that fall under the category of your ICP, right? That's super important. Then we'll get a score, an intent score, like how strong is their hiring intent. And then we launch automated multi-channel outreach, starts within minutes of detection. Okay, the moment intent fires, the sequence begins. right? So how the sequence looks most of the time, it's a little different. We kind of look at the our client and the market they're trying to reach, and based off of that, we'll create a sequence. But this is a good example. Signal detected, vacancy goes live, enters campaign, ICP matched sequence, personalized email, LinkedIn DM, for example, connection request, a follow request, or anything like that. Follow up on LinkedIn, WhatsApp and call. This is an optional one because we also have the phone numbers of these prospects. Meeting booked once they reply like, heck yes, we're actually looking to hire, but we're having trouble with it. We'd love to hop on a call, see what you guys can do as a recruitment agency, right? Imagine this. Imagine being, for example, finance recruitment agency, and you're targeting finance companies with at least 500 employees in New York, and every day you get a new signal from a company that is exactly hiring for the vacancies you specialize in to help them fill. And imagine that also there's no manual work with doing these acquisitions, and you automatically reach out to them through your LinkedIn profile and your email inbox, because we're going to do outreach on LinkedIn and email, so 2 platforms, right? Use cases can be any type of use case. Could be if you're an executive search firm, this is going to be interesting for you. If you're a temporary staffing agency, this is going to be interesting for you. If you're a direct placement to hire agency, this is interesting for you. Hospitality, logistics, engineering, it doesn't matter. There's no limit on niches. It works in every niche. If you're a recruitment or staffing agency, or any kind of variation on that, this is something you should use, right? How does our client acquisition system work at Leadstars? Like I said, we specifically specialize in getting new clients for recruitment and staffing agencies. What we do is hiring intent plus outreach, the system I just explained to you. Complementary to that, we're also going to run advertisements on Meta, Facebook and Instagram, and Google. This together creates a significant inflow of leads, of B2B leads, of companies that are looking to hire. And if you thought that was already really good, we also provide at no additional charge a CRM system to make sure all these leads fall into a pipeline and we can actually see at which stage they are so that no deal gets lost. Never prospect blindly again. I hope in some way this video changed your mind on how acquisition works in this day and age for recruitment and staffing agencies. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one. Thank you.